Hey guys, in this one, let's talk about exactly what you see on screen. DHS says people can't refuse scanning by ICE's facial recognition app. And so, guys, this is the latest. We're not going to read the entire article. I'll share my thoughts on this, and we will conclude with what we think will come from this newest directive. Now, this is coming from Raw Story, and as the headline reads, people can't refuse scanning by ICE. And so, right out the gate, this article notes that citizens and immigrants, so this isn't just targeting immigrants, citizens and immigrants have no option. If immigration and custom enforcement agents demand that they be scanned with a mobile phone-based facial recognition app, you have got to, you can't say no. DHS documents obtained by 404 Media stated that images captured by the app will be stored by the department for 15 years, even if the person is a U.S. citizen. This article quotes as saying that ICE does not provide the opportunity for individuals to decline or consent to the collection and use of biometric data, photograph collection. A little bit further down, it goes on to say that ICE agents and officers will use the mobile Fortify app to verify identity through facial recognition or contactless fingerprint matching during ICE enforcement operations. And let's go a little bit further down. And this is what I want you guys to take note of. Now, House Homeland Security Committee ranking member Benny G. Thompson told 404 Media that ICE's use of the app was a frightening, repugnant, and unconstitutional attack on Americans' rights and freedoms. And he is quoted as further saying that ICE officials have told us that an apparent biometric match by mobile Fortify is a definitive determination of a person's status, and that an ICE officer may ignore evidence of American citizenship, including a birth certificate, if the app says the person is an alien, end quote. And that is coming from ranking member Representative Thompson. And I will stop sharing there. Guys, this is really alarming on so many levels. And so what I want to do is share with you just some breakdown of points to consider. What I will say right out the gate and not even wait for the end of the video, and that is we can expect lawsuits will definitely ensue because of this. There's so many concerns over this new mandatory requirement. And so a few things to consider. Just as the article says, DHS is saying that people can't refuse to be scanned by ICE's facial recognition app in the field. And it's considered a mandatory part of establishing identity or immigration status during an encounter. The other thing that's concerning is that the data storage and the retention. The article notes that it's a 15-year retention. So photos captured by the app are stored for 15 years, regardless if the person is a citizen or not, or regardless if the person has lawful immigration status. And so that's of concern. Another thing to consider is that risk to U.S. citizen. ICE officials have reportedly stated that a biometric match by the app can be considered a definitive determination of a person's status, and an officer may be instructed to ignore other evidence of American citizenship, such as a physical birth certificate. And guys, we know here in the U.S., when you and in other countries as well, when you apply for a copy of your birth certificate, that is coming from a vital statistic bureau. That is considered an authentic form of your citizenship status. And so that is alarming that a facial recognition app can determine, oh no, you're not a U.S. citizen, even though you have a American birth certificate. And let's face it, technology is susceptible to making mistakes and failing. And so that is quite alarming. And so with this new mandatory facial recognition on U.S. citizens and immigrants alike, this is one that is definitely queued up for lawsuits to follow. The thought of the vast amount of errors and mistakes on relying on something that is not authentic or verified, such as a person's birth certificate, is certainly alarming. Share your thoughts in the comments. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And guys, I will definitely see you in the next one. Bye-bye.